Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
I'm not sure if you were able to see my face, but there was a moment there where I was like, should I redo this? No, let's make it worse. Every now and again, I'll be like, what's the proper way to pull someone into a video and be like, hey guys, what's going on? And it's like this smooth introduction, and there's like, I try to do lighting, and the game sucks dick, so it's super laggy always. It doesn't even show up really in editing, because when you're sitting back watching a video, it's not that bad. Then it fluctuates, but when you're having to visually see it, like change between 17 frames, 40 frames, 17 frames, 40 frames, and then you want to kill yourself, and it's just goddamn brutal. But you guys might be like, Grin, what is your fucking problem? And I gotta stop swearing. It's to the point when I just filmed so many Devil May Cry 5 videos, and I had a Red Bull in me, and I was just firing like crazy. Anyways, Grin, why the goddamned hell are you rocking a Ranger? Didn't you say the Ranger sucks piece to piece? What? It just is bad. Yes, I did say this. Mug of the sitting. Yes, we're still doing this. Okay. Didn't you say the Ranger sucks? He just is not great? Well, it turns out at the end game, the Ranger, to me at least, is pretty great because something that a lot of people said when Anthem first came out was, holy god, it's loud. Isn't that what they said? But it is right now. They were saying that Anthem is very ability focused, which it is. But when you get to endgame, at least in my opinion, you feel the opposite. It's incredibly not about your abilities. Your abilities are kind of just, they don't seem that powerful anymore. Like when you're starting out, yeah, everything gets one shot by a fire blast. But now I feel like nothing, that isn't the case. But weirdly enough, weapons have come alive, and that's not even playing my Ranger. That's playing my Colossus. I felt that. Specifically, LMGs are amazing. And as you guys can see, we got a bunch of legendaries, which we're gonna make some videos on. Maybe, unless I haven't really got good ones. This is the only good one that, like, undoubtedly I've gotten that is the best. It can, like, it's, I don't know what it is about looter shooter games, but I somehow always get really lucky for, like, the archetype that I don't want to play with, but is also godly. So, like, I don't snipe it in any game, really. But in Destiny, I got the infinite sniper gun. I forget what it's called. It's my first exotic in that game. And it's just amazing because it regenerates bullets, and you can just hammer weak points and melt bosses specifically. This thing is that exact thing. Except you have to be hovering in order for us to do that much damage, but I have never really run out of bullets for it either. Anyways, Grin, why the hell is the Ranger anything to write home about? Well, it's not necessarily the Ranger so much as it's the Ranger's abilities facilitate guns, in the sense that they are not demanding. Kinda. Okay, so for instance, grenades. Grenades, you just pop it out, it's like bang, and it's gone, and then go back to shooting. That facilitates guns. It's just like fast. And again, this is not just the Ranger, but I also feel like the Ranger amplifies guns quite a bit, which is nice. Anyways, then I have this as well, which actually, it doesn't say it primes, but it does. It applies a poison effect onto an enemy, which therefore if you hit them with the detonator, it will detonate them. And we just can spam this out. This is the only thing that kind of has so many, like, I would rather it have like 7 bullets and 2 shots rather than like 4 bullets and like 5, because it's just you end up like trying to spam it out before you can actually throw your grenade. But by the time that happens, every other person in your party has thrown down detonators, and you might be like, but Grin, why do you want to detonate with yours? Why didn't you let them have some damage? Well, it's specifically because with this special grenade that I got here, it's an impact grenade, which is great, but also when you hit an enemy, it gives you 70% charge back. But that's also if you hit multiple enemies. So I think it stacks, because I notice sometimes where I'm like, little baby charge on my super, and then boom, just all of it, all at once. But that is also because I have this component here, which is great, which when your health drops, you gain your super, which is great because if you activate your super, you get invulnerability as well as amping up your health again. You get your health, shield, all that stuff back. So it's great. And then we have this one, which is increases combo damage. Just thought I'd throw it there. Yeah. Then we have this one, increases gun damage by 25%. It's not that bad. It's kind of, I wish he had more like this, because Ranger to me is the gun class, because, you know, it just makes sense to me. It's Ranger. Anyways, I also got this one where we're just, well, this one's weird. Yeah, so it increases our fire damage, which in hindsight, we don't really need this, because, yeah, it increases fire damage. I don't have any fire abilities, really. We have acid and explosive, or electricity. But this one, we also get fire resistant, but we also get elemental resistance. Honestly, if I find anything that's better than that, I'll probably throw it there. Yeah, also, I tried making a melee build with my personally, we may do like a video right on that, because I would like to try that, a melee build, and to see if I'm messing up, and for you guys to tell me what to do right, because I think I am messing up when trying to do it. Because yeah, the Colossus, for some reason, or not the Colossus, the Ranger has these things where it's like, guess what, 30% extra fucking damage, and it's like, what? Why? The Ranger is the damage class. Poor old Interceptor, just a total bitch. Anyway, the thing is that there's one Stronghold which is a good medium ground. Yeah. And that's the Temple of Scar, but we've done it for, like, all the time. So let's, I guess, change it up. We will do something else, of course, like a quest here or there, but still. I don't know, man. It's just, it's the most efficient. Also, I tried doing Master Rank 2. I'm eligible for it. I'm like that light level recommended and all that stuff, but it just doesn't feel faster. And yeah, like enemy, it seems like it's not as scaled well. You know what I mean? Like you're better off just burning through like 2-3 Nightfalls and the time it takes you to do one of these. So I just stick to Grandmaster 1. Maybe it's crazy. I don't know. But yeah, that's our wombo combo essentially. I just wanted abilities that spam up pretty quick, and the Ranger has a couple abilities that facilitate guns. I like that. That's what we're doing. His alt, I still don't really like and or get, because it's kind of just weird. Like, I don't know if you have to fully, I don't know. Like, I'm wondering how you get the maximum amount of damage through your, like, the maximum amount of rockets barraging someone. I don't know. I think you just gotta lock on them for like 3 seconds at the most, or 2 seconds at the most, and yeah, I don't really know. But anyways, oh yes, the one. Ooh, that guy is super white. But anyways, that guy looks like he's from Portal. But we've done this 1,000 times, but it's still, honestly, this one's actually well made. I like this one quite a little bit. This mission. Also, my mic is slightly different, so if it sounds weird still, forgive me, and all that. Just ignore damn bitch.
Is the scar activity in this region? We think this is where they're making the acid. Any idea how? I want you to find that out. Put a stop to it.
Hurry up and break, because that other one's gonna rip my face off. Woo! You almost got my ass. Woo boom! Detonate! I didn't get a multi-detonate, so it didn't really happen. But anyways, we're here, and it's super laggy. Like, I say it every goddamn video, but you know, it's a thing. It happens. Okay. Boom! Grenade! More of my super came back. Ba-bam! Alright, well, we're not doing a great job at all the things I'm trying. Yeah, and then, yeah, man, the one thing that I severely hate in the game is shields. It just seems wholeheartedly pointless. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why they're a thing. And to the extent in which they are. You know, I'm trying to focus and play. Let me turn down the game sound a little bit. Anyways, I can do that off my little music box thing, whatever it is. But yeah, shields to me are just the thing, because they just go against the primal nature of the game. You know what I mean? Of like priming and like constant momentum. And when someone has a shield, you're just like, ugh, I gotta melt through this thing before I'm able to do anything that I'm built for. And it just seems like a slog. Like, I really wish there was something, some sort of character that was like, hey, by the way, I don't know, when you activate an ability, you ignore shields or something. Or it's just, I don't know, just make me, allow me to detonate it, is what I'm saying. Just give me that ability, please. But as you can see, we're like melting things. Even with our gun, again, our guns feel strong again. Let's drop these off though. We're playing the good guy person. I don't know. Most people always miss this one. Right up here. Yeah, but the one I was talking the most shit about turns out to kind of facilitate the way I like to play. Or, not the way I like to play necessarily, I just feel like this one is more varied, you know what I mean? Where, like, with the Ranger, you're able to use your abilities and not just be stuck with your abilities. Like, that's a difference when you're kind of, like, feeling like you're forced to do anything. It sucks. It ain't a good feeling. Oh, I was about to say, if I get double tap on that, I'll be able to get my special thing back instantly. Oh, my one ability is still on cooldown. You son of a bitch. Yeah, but now we feel like we're in it, you know what I mean? Like, we're dealing decent damage, yeah. Whereas with my Interceptor, I don't know, man. I tried, well, actually, I haven't really played too much of my Interceptor. I played a lot of my Colossus and a lot of my Ranger at this point. And actually a good bit of my Interceptor. I wasn't slacking, but, you know, there's a lot of games to play right now, and I had to choose two. And I played the whole campaign with the interceptor, and I was like, well, okay. Oh, guys, I cannot wait till we fight the boss. The boss this specific boss gets melted. Now you guys might be like, but Grin, if you're able to do this one way quicker, why do the other ones? Well, because I feel like the other ones don't facilitate loot very well. Like the other ones feel like it's like easy, medium, hard, and medium gives you enough of what you need. You know, maybe that's just me. Nice! Alright, now there's a couple of bullshit over here. Let's try to make this happen. Boom! Get wrecked! Woo! Bang! This. Actually, that's really stupid. I should stop meleeing like that because I'm better to corrosive prime them because that enhances corrosive damage and he's shielded. Fucking things, guys. Why didn't you swear there? Did you feel more like a man, me? What? I don't know. I just hate myself a little bit because I'm doing it too much lately, and it just feels bad, honestly. Look at you. You're nothing. Everything gets just eviscerated instantly, and it's the best. Am I a freak? Maybe. Maybe. Who uses words like eviscerated consistently like me? I don't know. The comfort words that I fall back on because it's what comes to mind first. I may be a freak, okay? Moving on. I think we got them all. Oh. Luckily, this one right now, though, like this shit, we're going to get our super back real quick because when we hit more than one enemy, what do you call it? Well, no one's spawning over here, so that was a bust, but you know. There we go. We're about to get our thing back. Come on, where's my ult? Oh, perfect. I hit both of them, so that counts. You don't need to kill them. You just need to do enough damage. Did he get the one dude? Because I'm gonna wreck him. Just give me a minute. Okay, well, why did none of them actually, follow through? What is with that? Oh, shit! I'm about to die. Use my ult. It works. It's not exactly clean, but it works. Oh, they all kill the rest? Nice. The only thing I'm really craving from the legendary standpoint is weapons. I keep getting duplicates of like power abilities, which is cool that they drop those first, so that you're not like hunting, or at least they seem like they have a higher probability of dropping. Yeah, I really want, I see this weapon that people have where the 4th burst shot detonates, and that's crazy. Like, I can only imagine what that's like on a storm, like is the best at priming a shit ton of enemies and just getting one clip to detonate them all. Like, I have weapons that will apply a fire just by shooting them consistently, but that's not what I kind of want, you know? Honestly, at this point, I'm in the business. Why can't, can this guy not pick up things? Oh, I guess, yeah, there's a bug where you can't pick up shit. That makes sense. It's okay, man. I understand. But, they're basically, I'm in it for, like, higher damage, strong weapons at this point in the game. Oh, shit! Don't you do it! Oh, I even got a gold! Or is that no, that's a gold. Because they don't drop greens anymore, right? We got a fucking legendary, guys. Here's hoping it doesn't all break and not happen. Right? Oh, there's a legendary. Let's hopefully the game doesn't crash and break, because there's been moments where you're like, and then the game breaks and you're like, oh, okay. So RNG was in my favor, but the game is the game. It's just, oh, no. Also, side note, guys, woke up today with 2 zits on my face, and I just feel, one of them you can't really see because it's underneath my beard. Not my beard, my mustache. And, also it's worthy of killing everything. Because yeah, give me my ult back by getting that detonation. But yeah, it's worth killing everything just because all the things have a chance of dropping you some sort of gear, which is nice. Look at that, my super's almost goddamn back. I think I just used it more or less. More or less. Yeah, I did actually. Oh, cool, they allowed people to actually push beyond that door, so you're not just stuck. That makes sense. Neat. And that honestly works if one person rushes ahead to get to the next checkpoint where everyone else shoots, because oftentimes there's like these big gaps without enemies. Side note, almost completely, if not 100% irrelevant to what we're doing right now. I recently watched Sword Art Online, and having been in the anime community for a long time, just as a viewer and whatnot, and listening to people. Always heard people say it was just goddamn just garbage, like terrible. It's not that bad. Like I've seen terrible shows. It's watchable. It's not don't get me wrong, it's not like the best. It's not like Goblin Slayer or some shit that's crazy, or like, you know, Blood Blockade Battlefront, which you guys know me, I rave about that show constantly. But it's not bad. It's not like, people need to chill out, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where people are being salacious and like, something can't just be okay anymore, you know what I mean? It's like even media, like if something's a 70% game critic thing, it means it's not worth your time, which is, it's just kind of sad. Also, let's do one of these. See, I don't know how long we should hold that for, is also me. Anyway. Do 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 do. Do we need to get another one? Yes, we do. I mean, I'm honestly pretty good. I'm like max level. I got my gear kind of working in sequence, but yet I'm the one having to grunt work it. Some things never change. It's okay. Am I bitter? A little. Also, I heard people say that with the whole sword art thing, it's mostly the first season's okay, and then everything goes to shit, and everyone hates it. But man, I don't know. I've talked about this on streams, but I'm the guy who really enjoyed Venom, and everyone was like, "It's a trash movie. It's total garbage," and I'm like, I thought it was fun. It was like a buddy cop movie. Like, why does everything need to be on the level of Marvel? You know? Maybe I'm just fucked. I don't know. Did he die? No, he's just leaving because we moved too quickly through the encounter. Ooh, a purple! You disgust me, you vile thing. Ooh, it comboed a little bit there. Nice. Again, how do people still not understand that you can't stand there? Like, literally a couple feet back and you're fine. Christ! Also, right now everyone's playing Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, and I get it. But at the same time, like, I understand why they're doing it, because it's, you know, it's a Dark Souls game and all that. It seems real cool and you know, great. But at the same time, I don't got that time. You know what I mean? That's an investment. In worst case scenario, I really love the game, and that's a problem, because then I'll play it a lot, and then you just guys go see me die like 7 times at once, and I don't want. No one wants that. Who wants that? Not me. I already have my alt. This build is so fun. Alright, alright. Again, I don't know how this guy or anyone isn't aware of how this fucking mission works. Like, stay in the circle. Is there like a farm here that I'm not aware of where like people just endlessly kill people? What happened? Oh no, what happened? I got a legendary dude. Did someone like glitch and get to the next encounter? Because we didn't get to open that chest, man. That's a chest room. Oh, it's even worse when the audio just completely clips out. Okay. Yep, connection problem. I got a legendary too. It's been a while since I got a legendary. I'm upset. I should never start off a recording session day with playing Anthem. It's just the most like defeatist game ever. Like, how can that not happen? You know? Like, out of all the things, this is the time when like that's the thing that like out of all the like, hey, we're gonna get you a face. You know, we're gonna get you. You can pick from like 12 different faces. Yay! Fucking did it. How about 4 new mechs that you can choose from? It's crazy. Go team. No, how about just being able to play it? Just having the server stability and the game stability to play it. I don't know. And this happens consistently, but at this point I just be like, all right, whatever. Also, not every time you lose a legendary, you know? Did in some weird world, it was like, hey, you know, you got the legendary, so we're gonna give it to you. Maybe I got it, or probably not. Probably not, because the whole game crashed. It's not even like, hey, we're just gonna kick you out. You can rejoin. Bang. No, just completely just thrown away, server locked, wherever it is. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I I just hope I didn't ruin your day with me being so bitter. Not even bitter, just frustrated, you know? I do want to make one more video to showcase, or just to try to build a Ranger melee build. You know? I didn't even get to show you guys the crit build. What we do to that final boss is disgusting. We just eviscerate him, and I can't even show you that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're dealing with. Again, I still feel the way I do about the game, where I'm like, you know, I really hope it gets a chance. I really hope they're just, you know, yeah, because a lot of the things are great. Like when you guys seen the whole game, like even started, I was like, fuck yeah, we're gonna play Anthem. I'm gonna mess around with this build that I've been putting together and all these things, and then just fucking, and then it just goes to utter, don't swear, just don't swear. It goes to pieces. It falls apart. So when the game is playing, it's good, but it's the complete, like, baffling notion of it being so broken and hard to just play, which sucks because, what do you call it? You know, it's like the BioWare, I hate to do this, but BioWare seems to throw, like, they trade in something for another, you know what I mean? Where it's like, hey, Anthem, I would deem to have a pretty good story. Some people don't agree. Mass Effect, people would say, the story was crap and it wasn't up to BioWare's tier and all these things, right? But to me, what do you call it? One thing that Mass Effect Andromeda had was, at least for me, game stability. You could do crazy combinations, flying through the air, using a little jetpack in the exact same way you use a javelin, throwing your abilities, having like the biotic power, just constantly throwing it as your shield's breaking, as your shields rebuilding, having guns that like can like multiply into, like, you could take a electric arc gun and modify it to where it fired like little balls of explosives, but it kept the fire rate of electric shock, which was like 0.1 of a second, like it fired really fast. All these explosions happening, your abilities, all that stuff, and dropped like 10 frames from 60, so you still had 50, which is enough to get by, and never crashed really for me at all, I don't think. So it's like this weird deal with the devil where it's like, oh, you can get this, but you're not gonna get this and this, and it's like, man, I don't know. And it's weird because even Anthem, it's not drastically different from, like, I would deem Mass Effect Andromeda a bigger, crazier game in terms of having so many quests, having so many worlds, having so many places to fly around and drive your fucking rover all over the place. And then Anthem is supposed to have like 3 times the power, 3 times the amount of people working on it, like crazy numbers and a decent amount of time of development, and has none of those things, you know, or just seems like littler, with the only give being multiplayer. You can play with other people, and that's the only thing that's really in the different wheelhouse. At least it seems that way. So I don't know. But that was just a little rant, as well as my Ranger build, my like comfortable one, the one that I found the most with. I would really love to get another LMG that's better, but you know, the way that it's going, who knows when that will happen. Ladies and gentlemen, forgive me for, actually no, I just honestly thank you for letting me vent for a little bit, because it keeps me wanting to keep making these videos, because I've seen so many people dip off of Anthem and just join the like shit on the game parade, and I'm a shit on the game, but I'm gonna still be here to where hopefully if it spins upwards and starts, you know, being stable at least, I'll be here because I'm that guy. Anyways, thank you so much for your time. Subscribe button above me, 2 videos to my right. Thank you so much, and goodbye.